welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica, and on today's video, I'm trying out the new Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara. Now, I did just buy the mini of this because, I'll be quite honest, the Benefit Roller Lash is my favorite mascara. And it just is. It makes my lashes look really, really nice, and I very much enjoy that mascara. So I wanted to try out this new mascara. I mean, I've seen a couple of videos where people are putting this up directly against the roller lash, and that's not what I'm going to do today. Today, what I'm planning on doing is actually putting this up against 5 other different mascaras from different brands. So I am going to be using the Benefit Bad Gal Bang on my left eye because, let's be honest, I'm not as good at putting mascara on my left eye as my right eye. So I figured I'd get it on there, leave it on there, and I'll be switching out the one on my right eye. So I'm going to be doing 5 different mascaras on my right eye. I'm going to be doing 3 higher end and 2 drugstore to compare what they look like. So I'm going to be starting with the Superhero Mascara. This is not one of my favorites. A lot of people really love this mascara. It's just not one of my favorites. So we're going to put it up against that one. I also have a little size of the Lancome Monsieur Big. Again, a lot of people really like that mascara. The Buxom Big Tease, which I'm actually really liking. I've been wearing a lot in my videos in February because I've really actually enjoyed this mascara. Then I'm going to be putting it up against the OG Maybelline Great Lash because I did get that in a beauty box. So I'm going to be putting it up against that one. A lot of people really love that. A lot of people still wear that. It's been around for ages. I think it's been around since I was a kid, and I'm just about old as dirt. So I'm going to be putting it up against that one. And then my favorite drugstore foundation, if I'm not reaching for the Buxom one this month, and really for months now, I've been reaching for the Wet n Wild Lash Renegade Mascara. Now this one is getting really towards the end of its life. I can't remember how many months. It's usually like, what, 3 months? And I think I've had this for about 4 months. So maybe 5. So this one's definitely towards the end of its life, but it is my favorite drugstore mascara right now, and I think it's like $5. So I'm going to be doing these 5 on my right eye and the Bad Gal Bang on my left one. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in, and we'll get the Bad Gal Bang on my left eye. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out of the package. I did open the box. This looks very interesting. It's not like rubbery or anything like that, so it's just like a hard plastic, but that is what it looks like. If you haven't seen it before, I will pull it out and show you the bristles here in a second, but I just want to read a couple things on the package. I did just get the mini because I wasn't sure if I would like it, and like I said, the Benefit Roller Flash is my favorite mascara of all time, even more so than the Lash Renegade from Wet n Wild. All right, so this says it's 36 hours. I am not going to wear this for 36 hours. I will be taking my makeup off before I go to bed tonight, but this says it's Bigger, Badder Volumizing Mascara, 90% saw dramatic volume, 92% said it lengthened lashes. So if it can do both of those, that's pretty good. This is in the color Intense Pitch Black. It's smudge proof and flake free, and it is water resistant. So that's just a few of the claims on this product. It does say that it has aero particles in it, whatever that means. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open this up and show you the bristle. So the bristle is actually very different from the Roller Lash, which I expected it to be. I did not expect them to be similar, but it's more of a conical shape than the Roller Lash is. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and put this, again, like I said, on my left eye, and we will see what it looks like. All right, so this is definitely a wet formula. I don't know if the camera is showing it, but I do have some spots down here. I'm just going to use a Q-tip and some micellar water to clean that up a little bit. But again, that is typical for myself and how when I apply mascara, if it is a wetter formula, I pretty much get it everywhere. Luckily, I didn't get anything on my top lid. I don't have any makeup there yet, but I didn't get anything up there. And I do have fairly long lashes, so that is something I deal with on a regular basis. All right, so this is actually looking pretty nice. I'm actually pretty impressed with this. I feel like it is making my lashes look a little bit on the spidery side, which is why I like the roller lash so much, is that it definitely like makes your lashes look very pretty. And this is definitely making them more like a little bit on the spidery side, which I don't mind. It's definitely more dramatic than the roller lash, and it is still wet. It is still transferring onto my finger. So I'm going to let that dry for a minute, and we're going to go ahead into the first mascara that I'm putting on my right eye. But here it is, side by side, no mascara and the Bad Gal Bang. Bad Gal Bang on my left one, no mascara on the right one. So you can see how much of a difference I got from that mascara. So there we are. All right. First up on the challenger side is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. And like I said before, this is not my favorite mascara. If you haven't seen it, here's the wand. So it's not that different, actually. It's not exactly the same. The Bad Gal Bang is definitely more conical. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my right lashes. All right, so I just put one coat of that on. I only have one coat of the Bad Gal Bang on, but you can see the difference between the two. The Superhero Mascara is on this side, Bad Gal Bang is on this side, and I'm looking down here in my mirror. I'm going to try to keep my head tilted towards you, but look down here. So the Bad Gal Bang definitely has more volume, more length than the It Cosmetics one does. For some reason, this mascara just doesn't work real well with my lashes. If you have this as your Holy Grail mascara, that is awesome. I've tried it. I've tried the full-size one. I actually bought a full-size one of this because, let's be honest, a YouTuber told me that it was their favorite, so I gave it a try. And I've gotten several of these small sizes, and it just doesn't really work that great with my lashes. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and put a second coat on just to see if that helps it out a little bit. And it did. Building it up a little bit definitely helps out, but all right, so that is a second coat of the It Cosmetics Superhero. I don't feel like it's even quite as voluminous as the Bad Gal Bang. So here's my lashes. This is the It Superhero Mascara, and this side is the Bad Gal Bang. All right. I'm actually going to take some micellar water. I have my Bioderma here and some little pads. I'm just going to wipe the mascara off of this side of my face, my right eye, and we will then move on to the next mascara. All right, moving on to the next mascara. I am going to be using the Lancome Monsieur Big on my right eye. I did get, I think, all of the mascara off, as well as some of my foundation. I had to reapply my foundation. It's probably a little bit patchy, so bear with me. I'll be applying just a little bit each time as we go. But I'm going to go ahead and get this one out. This one, the brush is definitely a lot different. This one actually looks like a more spidery mascara. So we're going to go ahead and put this one on and see how it compares to the Bad Gal Bang. All right, so I just have some little spots where I got some transfer on that. I actually got some transfer on the top lid on that as well. I'm going to get some of that off. All right, so this is one layer of the Monsieur Big versus one layer of the Bad Gal Bang. I actually really like the way the Monsieur Big looks. I think that it's actually given more volume to my lashes, not length. The Bad Gal Bang definitely has it on length right now, but I think that this one gives it more volume. I feel like my lashes, especially the roots of my lashes, are a lot darker with the Monsieur Bang. So let's go ahead and put a second coat on. Again, this is only one coat of the Bad Gal Bang. I'm going to go ahead and put a second coat on for the Monsieur Big. All right, so with second coat of that, I'm getting a lot more spideryness, if that's a word, on my lower lashes. But I still don't think it's as lengthening as the Bad Gal Bang. It's definitely more volumizing, I think. So if you look at my lashes. And I'm continuing to get a little bit of transfer down here on my lower lid. But this is what I'm working with here. This is the Monsieur Big on my right side, 2 coats of that with 1 coat of the Bad Gal Bang on my left side. I think this one is definitely more lengthening, but this one is more volumizing. I think this one is actually really pretty. I haven't used this too much, but I think this is definitely really pretty. And I might not be using it very much because I'm getting a lot of transfer with this one. So far, other than the initial spots on my left eye, I haven't gotten any more transfer for the Bad Gal Bang. So, all right, I'm going to get some micellar water, get this one off, and move on to the next mascara. All right, so I'm pretty sure I got all of the mascara off there. And again, this is the Bad Gal Bang on my left side. Next on my right is going to be the Buxom Big Tease Mascara. Go ahead and put this on my right eye. This is the mascara that I'm really liking recently here. This also has a conical shape to it. Similar, it's actually a bigger cone than the Bad Gal Bang, but it definitely has a conical shape. So we're going to go ahead and put this on my right eye. I got more on my lids, my lower lid and my upper lid. That's just because I'm not very good at putting on mascara. So, okay, this is 1 coat of the Big Tease on the right-hand side and the Bad Gal Bang 1 coat on the left-hand side. So, looking in my mirror, I will look at you here in a second, but looking in my mirror, I would say that, again, similar to the Monsieur Big, the Big Tease actually gives me more volume, I feel like, on my right eye, but this one still gives me definitely more lengthening on my left eye. So this isn't bad. It's actually quite close, I feel like, especially on like the lower lashes. If you just look at those, I feel like it's quite close. I'm going to put a second coat of the Big Tease mascara on and see what it looks like. I'm not going to put a second coat on the bottom. I feel like the bottom looks pretty much the same. All right, so far I think this is probably the closest that I've come. The Big Tease, I feel like, isn't quite as lengthening. It's close, but it's not quite. The Bad Gal Bang, I feel, is still the most lengthening, but I feel like I've gotten more volume with the Big Tease. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think, the Big Tease versus the Bad Gal Bang. I think they're very close, but the Bad Gal Bang is definitely more lengthening, and the Big Tease is definitely more volumizing as far as it looks like here in my mirror. So, let me know what you guys think. All right, moving on. I'm going to go ahead and take this off and move on to the next one. All right, moving on to number 4. This is the Maybelline Great Lash. This is a lot of folks' holy grail when it comes to drugstore mascara. All right, so this is just a very simple wand. It's in a twisted shape the whole way up. Go ahead and put this on my right eye. I am going to start off by saying I'm very surprised. I believe that this did a rather good job for lengthening. I don't think it did very good as far as volumizing goes, but I feel like it did a good job as far as lengthening. Like if you look at these side by side, I think if you look at just the bottom lashes, the length is there. I think it's this almost the same on my bottom lashes. If you look at this side with the Maybelline Great Lash versus the Bad Gal Bang, I feel like the lower lashes are right there. I do not think that this did as good a job on my top lashes though. So I am going to put a second coat on. Again, it's only 1 coat of the Bad Gal Bang. I'm going to go ahead and put a second coat on of the Maybelline Great Lash. All right, so there we go. This is the Maybelline Great Lash on my right side, the Bad Gal Bang on my left side, excuse me. Looking in my mirror, I think for a lower lash line, this does pretty much about the same. For my upper lash line though, although this does give me a pretty good lengthening, I feel like the Bad Gal Bang did a better job of lengthening, and this gives me almost no volume at all. The Maybelline gives me almost no volume at all on my right eye. So it's not a bad mascara, but I think the Bad Gal Bang is better. So, all right, we'll get this one off and go on to our last contender. All right, on to our last contender, the Wet n Wild Lash Renegade. This is my favorite drugstore mascara, and I do often reach for this over other high-end mascaras. So here's the wand. If you've never seen it, it does have the little ball on the end. Some people like that, some people don't. I don't mind it. It helps me get into my little baby lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and get this on. Okay, so there is one coat of the Wet n Wild Lash Renegade on this side and the Bad Gal Bang on my left side. Again, it is not as lengthening. No way. It's nowhere near as lengthening as the Bad Gal Bang. But I feel like the lower lashes look just about the same. My lower lashes, they look about the same no matter what you put on it. The upper lashes, I feel like it's more volumizing. I feel like I'm getting a lot more volume at the roots on this side than on this side. But on the right side versus left side, Wet n Wild versus Lash versus Benefit. But they're definitely not as lengthening. Definitely not. I'm going to go ahead and put a second coat on and see if that helps. All right, so I think that did help a little bit, but it's still not nearly as lengthening as the Bad Gal Bang. So there we go, side by side. Let me know what you guys think. So, honestly, a lot of it depends on what you want and what you want your lashes to look like. So right now, like I said, this is like my favorite drugstore mascara. This is like $5, $5, $6, something like that. And if you can get a coupon, you're buying other Wet n Wild stuff. A lot of times it's like buy one, get one 50% off, 30% off, different price discounts at the drugstore if you wait to buy something like that. So this would be even cheaper then. This is $12 just for the mini size. It's not the full size. I think probably the Monsieur Big and the Buxom did probably the best compared to the Bad Gal Bang, in my opinion. But for the price difference, I'm going to have to say that if I was going out and spending my money, which I did, I spent my money on these. These were not given to me in any way, shape, or form. But if I was going to spend my money again, I'd probably go ahead and just buy this one again, just because I think it does look nice. But my favorite is still the Roller Lash. And the only reason why it's not in this head-to-head is because I've seen a lot of other videos already putting them head-to-head. So my favorite is still the Roller Lash. Will I use this Bad Gal Bang again? Absolutely. I did buy it. I think it makes my lashes look very nice, so it's not return worthy, if that makes sense. But I don't know that, like, I would pay the $24 for a full-size Roller Lash before I would pay the $24 for a full-size Bad Gal Bang. But a lot of it is what you want to wear it for. Like if I'm going out for like a super glam look, I might use this over my Roller Lash. But for like an everyday look or even just a nice look without having to be like super, super glam, I would probably still go for the Roller Lash. That's still my favorite mascara. So there you have it. Bad Gal Bang versus 5 others. I'm probably going to take this off and put the Bad Gal Bang on this eyes just so that they are consistent for the rest of the day because I am doing a foundation review today. So yeah, there are what my Bad Gal Bang looked against 5 other popular mascaras. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Do you have any other mascaras that you've tried that you prefer over this one? Just let me know. And give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the little bell to notify you when I do upload new videos. And I do hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. Bye.